math fans, test 3, lesson 3, get your swords and let's get started. Today we're going to talk about using ratios to solve problems, using common multiples to solve problems, and understanding negative numbers. So we will start with a quick review of ratios and use them to solve some problems. So just as a reminder, we use ratios to compare groups of items. We have here, for every time I have 2 apples, I have 3 bananas. And I can write that 3 different ways. I can write it in words, 2 apples to 3 bananas. I can write it as a fraction, 2 out of 3. Or I can write it as a ratio, 2 to 3. So knowing that, if the ratio is 2 to 3, how many apples will there be if there are 15 bananas? So what I am looking at right here is called equivalent ratios, which means that even though the amount of fruit might change, the ratio will stay the same. So every time I add 2 apples, I'm going to add 3 bananas. If I add 2 more apples, I add 3 more bananas, and so on. So to answer this question, what I need to do is figure out if I have a ratio of 2 to 3, and I need it to stay the same, what will it be when there's 15 bananas? So it's question mark to 15. And the really easy way to do this problem is to find out what did I do to the 3 to turn it into a 5. Well, 3 times 5 makes 15. So the 2 is also going to be times 5, which will give me 10. So how many apples will there be if there are 15 bananas? There will be 10 apples. And I could check that. I could just keep adding apples and bananas until I got the right answer. But this is a lot faster. So a similar question, if the ratio is 3 to 4, how many bananas will there be if there are 9 apples? So 3 to 4, okay, my dot's in there. There we go. So you can pause the video and try it if you want, or you can just listen to me. So 3 to 4 is 9 to question mark. So what did I do to 3 to turn it into 9? I multiplied it by 3. So I'm going to multiply 4 by 3 as well, which means the equivalent ratio is 9 to 12. This does not want to write, but there will be 12 bananas when there are 9 apples. Now we're going to move on to using common multiples to solve problems. So here we have some kids who really love the Harry Potter store, because Linda goes to the store every 3rd day, Peter goes every 2nd day, and Joel goes every 5th day. If they all met at the store on Monday, on what day will they meet again? So we're going to look at 2 different ways to solve this problem. One uses a chart, and it's fine for a simple problem like this, but it's not going to work when you come to more complicated problems later in the year. But it's somewhere we can start. So we're going to just write down, first of all, what is the most important information we need to pull out of this problem. And that's this. Linda goes every 3rd day, Peter every 2nd day, Joel every 5th day, and it all started on a Monday. So, as you can see, I've written down my important information. Linda 3rd, Peter 2nd, Joel 5th, and I know it all starts on Monday. So I've made here a chart, and I'm going to make it into a calendar. So I'm going to put Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I know that on the Monday, Linda, Peter, and Joel all were there that day. So I'm going to put all 3 of them that day. Now I'm going to go through my chart, and I'm going to find out when Linda came back. So Linda came back 1, 2, 3 days, 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 1, 2, 3 days. I'll stop there and see what I get. Peter comes back every 2nd day, so he goes 1, 2, Peter, 1, 2, Peter, 1, 2, Peter. They were there the same day. 1, 2, Peter, 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 1, 2, Peter. Now let's check in on Joel. So Joel's not quite as big a fan. He only comes every 5th day. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll be there with Peter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to keep going a little bit further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go ahead there. Now I'm going to go back and look at Linda again. So I stopped here with Linda. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And let's go back and do Peter again. So I stopped here with Peter as well. So 1, 2, Peter, 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 1, 2, Peter. Finally. So that's the day that they'll all be there at the same time, and that day will be a Wednesday. So that is one way I can solve the problem, but there is actually an easier way. There is another way to solve this problem, and that's by finding the lowest common multiple. So I know that Lisa went to the store every third day. I know that Peter goes every second day. And I know that Joel goes every fifth day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find all the numbers I can get to counting by those. So 5 is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to stop at 30 for now and see what happens. If I count by 2s up to 30, I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. And our friend, that was right, sorry. Our friend Linda is going every third day, so I'm going to count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, and 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Now what I want to do is find the smallest number that is in all three lists. So the smallest number that shows up in all three is, I think, going to be 30. Yes, it's 30. So I know it's going to take 30 days until they meet again, and then I just have to count from Monday what would be 30 days. So Monday to Monday will be 7, and then Monday to another Monday will be 14, and then Monday to another Monday will be 21, and then Monday to another Monday will be 28, and all I did there was count by 7s because there's 7 days in a week. So then 2 more days to get to 30, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll go through that a little bit more in depth later. For now, you can use the chart method if you want to. And there is still a Maths Mansion video to watch tonight, but here's your review first. So this is what you need to bring to school tomorrow. Number 1, if Jason uses 10 apples to bake 2 pies, how many apples will he need to bake 6 pies? And number 2, Lyle's class lines up in a row. There are 24 students. Every second student is a boy, every fourth student has a dog, and every sixth student likes pizza. How many students are boys with dogs who like pizza? So I need you to do those 2 questions. For number 2, if you're stuck, start by drawing 24 X's for the 24 students, and then circle the ones who are boys and go from there. Pause the video here to do the review, and when you come back, I'll give you the link for Maths Mansion. So the website you're going to is tinyurl.com/maths with an S, mansion negs. There's 2 N's there. You need to type that correctly or you'll go to the wrong spot. But if you do get stuck, you can also go to youtube.com and just search for Maths Mansion negs, and you'll find it. So please do watch that video. It's very important, and I will see you tomorrow.